Yo, what is up guys? It's Ryan. I'm back with another video, and today we're going to be reviewing Storm Chaser, the RMC hybrid coaster at Kentucky Kingdom in Louisville, Kentucky. This is one of 3 RMC coasters I have done, and it is my least favorite. However, that is not affecting this phenomenal review I'm about to give for this coaster, as it is still an insanely good ride. The first stat I would like to talk about is the drop, and it is a quick little wing over drop, and man is it fun. It just keeps on picking up speed as you go down through the drop. Such a fun element, and it never got old any of the times I rode it. The next category I'd like to talk about would be the airtime. And holy crap, this ride packs a punch with that airtime. Especially on that first giant ejector airtime hill you hit after that drop and turn. You gray out on an airtime hill more than any other element, or at least that's how it was for me. Every time, all 4 rides I had that day, I grayed out on that element. Such an intense ride. As far as like whiplash intensity, like Steel Vengeance and Lightning Rod, I would say it's definitely a little bit weaker, but it's still very fun. It definitely tosses you around. Of the 4 rides I got in this coaster, I strangely liked it in the front more than I did the back, which is very different for me. I'm typically a backseat person no matter what coaster it is, or sometimes in the middle to get a balance of both the speed and the slow inversions on certain coasters. This would not be the type of coaster for a slow inversion. One of my friends said that it was better in the front, and she was right. I definitely enjoyed it a lot more in the front. So in typical Christian Coasters review fashion, I'm going to jump around a lot of categories and act like I know what I'm talking about like most enthusiasts. The next thing I want to talk about is how comfortable the ride experience is. And it's a pretty overall comfortable ride. It's pretty smooth track-wise, as with any RMC that I've been on so far. This one tends to have a little bit rougher transitions, and no way would I say painful, just a little uncomfortable. And if you're a fan of thigh-crushing airtime, this is literally thigh-crushing airtime, just like Lightning Rod. This ride is such strong airtime, it will literally bruise your thighs. So this ride only has 2 inversions, one of them being the wing over drop. But both inversions are incredible, both smooth. The first one's not quite as whippy because it's just a drop. If it was whippy from the start, that would probably not be a good thing. Probably be too intense, maybe break necks. But the second inversion is the perfect barrel roll you can imagine. And it's, on a side note, it's very beautiful to film and look at on the side. So, great inversions. So the next category I want to talk about is the layout. In RMC, Alan Schilke is very good at creating very unique layouts for every coaster he designs. And this one is no secret to that. It is definitely, it's a very like twister. It's got airtime, it's got inversions, it's got everything you'd want in a coaster. It's kind of like they took a few of my favorite coasters, Lightning Run across the park, which is a very rapid airtime, ejector, some fast turns, very steep drops, super fun. Like you mix it with, I don't know, Steel Vengeance, which has some very good inversions. It's just a very awesome ride. Very awesome layout. It kind of reminds me of Maverick, the way it stays low to the ground and compact, and still a fairly intense ride. Nowhere near as intense as Maverick, in my opinion, but still, you get that kind of idea. Alright, so I think I touched on everything I wanted to talk about on Storm Chaser. Like I said, guys, these are completely unscripted reviews, just for fun. I'm not trying to be professional like Coaster Studios in this aspect. It's just for fun so I can get my opinions of the ride out. That way every review isn't necessarily based off Taylor's reviews. Not to call him out though, I love Taylor and his content. Just, we're all human, we got our own different opinions, so I'm going to put mine out there. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoy. Be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe for more. Be sure to keep God number one. We'll see you guys next time here at Christian Coasters.